Many people don't want to get married anymore. Marriage is attacked and looked as evil. A lot of people still getting married, but they're trying to enforce this image of marriage is a trap, and it's not. Marriage is a good thing. Because in the beginning, God created marriage. He said in the beginning, before sin ever hit this earth, He said in the beginning, so shall therefore a man shall leave his mother and his father and his mother, and cleave to his wife, and they shall become one. Remember my last video about becoming one, children, the image of children, what they are to God. What a man is for the glory of God. What a woman is for the glory of God. How it reflects His glory. I'm telling you, marriage is a beautiful thing. And I love how the Bible refers to Jesus as the bridegroom, and how He is coming back for His bride. He's coming back for His bride. Who? His people, the church. He's coming back for His people. Who is his people? Those who receive Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. Those are who He's coming back for. You may say right now, well, then that's not me because I don't have Jesus in my life. You can have Jesus in your life. That's why I said those who receive Jesus as their Lord and Savior. You have to receive Him in order to be a part of His people, in order to be His bride. He said, I go to prepare a place for you, so that where I am, you will be also. That's all about the marriage. I'm telling you. Receiving Jesus, you're a part of the marriage. He comes back for His bride, and we're with Him for eternity. Marriage is when the two come together forever. And Jesus wants us to come to Him so we can be His bride and be with Him for eternity. He also wants to prepare a place for you. He said, in my Father's house there are many mansions. I go to prepare a place for you. But we live in now in a time where marriage is looking horrible, looked at as a trap. So how people feel like they need to protect themselves, how people feel like they need to protect their heart and their self. They'd rather just get with each other and not have a marriage. Live like you're married, but not have marriage. A lot of people refer to it as shacking up. And they live in the married life, but don't want marriage. Marriage is not a trap. God created marriage to be a beautiful thing. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. And you don't have to protect yourself and keep yourself. Let God do that for you. That's His job. That's God's job, to keep you. For the Lord is thy keeper. Psalms 121. You don't have to put your feet in God's shoes. You don't have to go into what people would call shacking up. God is able and He's alive. Many people don't want God. So they are pushing the agenda of marriage to be, you don't need it. But without marriage, there's no covenant. There's no contract. So anyone could be gone any day. There's no real commitment. Gotta go beyond the words of what people say, "Oh, I'll be with you forever." That's just talk. And let me not talk about divorces. It does not reflect God's glory. Neither does committing adultery reflects God's glory. God talks about how, read the book of Jeremiah. You see how his people play the harlot. Worship him on Sunday or on the Sabbath day. And throughout the week live in any type of life and forget about him. Serving two masters. Cheating on God. Told you, this is more than just what people say, rules and stuff. It's a relationship with the Father. It's a relationship. It's always been a relationship. Don't ever look at it differently. It's a relationship with the Father. And people want to look at marriage as so bad. What they want to start pushing is marriage is so bad that so when Jesus is coming and he's talking about a marriage, people is not going to want to go into that marriage. Because marriage here, as they have seen it, was horrible. But I'm letting you know, marriage is from the beginning. Before sin, it was a marriage. That's how good marriage is. Before sin, there was a marriage. That's how good marriage is. They want to move men as the covering of the household, as the head of the household, the covering. And they want to take away being called a certain type of gender, male and female. They want to, we already talked about how they target the women with them giving birth. Marriage, so there's no commitment. All of what God has created, which is beautiful, and it is beautiful. Before sin, God said, this is good. This is good. Now, spiritual side, I want you to see it clearly. It's a marriage between Jesus and the church. It's between God and the church coming together for eternity. But to erase God and the ways of God shows different type of get-togethers and things like that. And to go, instead of having a marriage, go around it. Give me everything else, but don't give me that. Not tied or commitment. It's a form of trying to be what people will call is having freedom. So they can be gone at any time and not have to go through the hard work of divorce. Some people want the things of God, but not God. The benefits of God, but not God. Give me There's people want to say, give me everything God has to offer, but just don't give me God. Just give me everything. If people want, they will take this earth. If they wanted and was capable of doing it, I'm telling you, they would try. If they could exclude God. But the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The earth is the Lord's footstool. Some people want to see marriage as just something that's a paperwork. Not something like a commitment. They want to see it as nothing more than just, oh, it's not all that serious. It's not beautiful. This way, away from marriage, this way is better and more convenient. But Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back to those who wants to be married to him. Do you want to be married? See, Jesus is not going to come for someone who don't want to make a commitment with him. Jesus is not going to come for those who don't want to receive him fully. He wants a marriage. Jesus wants a marriage. Jesus, there's no paperwork with that one. That marriage, there's no paperwork. It's not a paperwork. He is coming back. So I need you to see that marriage is not just a paperwork. It goes beyond that. Beyond that. Be blessed.